Hello, my name is Justin Gilligan and I'm one of the owners here at TheraFit Rehab, and I really just wanted to take a moment and tell you guys what it is that we're doing to keep everybody safe during the COVID-19 crisis or pandemic. So we are still open, we're still in operation. However, we are doing telehealth, which is just like visits via like a phone or a computer or even a tablet. We're also doing in-home visits, so we're seeing patients in their home just to again minimize the risk of exposure and make sure that we're keeping everybody as safe as possible. And then the last thing that we're doing is we're still having in-person visits at our facilities. So we are taking quite a few precautions to make sure that everybody's as safe as possible during this time and following CDC guidelines. So the president and along with the federal and state governments recognize physical, occupational, and speech therapy to be essential right now. So we are still open until otherwise told. And some of the things that we're doing to keep people safe is we are still asking you to arrive 5 minutes early to your appointment. However, we're asking you to wait in your car until your appointment time. So for instance, if your appointment's at 1:30, we're asking just wait in your car until 1:30 so that then you can walk straight in. And then you'll be greeted by your physical, occupational, or speech therapist, and then you'll go straight back. So this is really just to avoid the congregation of people in our waiting area. So we really want you to just be able to come into therapy and then go straight back to your treatment table or whatever it is that you'll be getting started on. Another thing that we've done is upon entry into our facility, we have a quick questionnaire that goes through, and it just asks standard questions like, have you had a fever? Have you had a cough, a cold, any kind of virus within the last 24 hours? Have you been exposed to somebody that might have, or have you traveled recently into or out of the state/country? So these are some of the questions that we're asking upon entry. Then we also take your temperature. So we have like a forehead thermometer or a temporal thermometer that will just take your temperature. And the CDC has recommended anybody over 100 degrees temperature that they remain home and self-quarantine. So for those individuals, we're really looking at maybe telehealth as an option just to, again, make sure you're getting the therapy that you need just in a more safe and controlled manner. So upon kind of entry and doing the questionnaire, the screenings, we're going to go and do like some hand sanitizer, just have you sanitize your hands, and then come back to therapy. So between treatments, we're also ending treatments about 5 minutes early. That way our therapists can really sanitize their hands in hand washing, just warm water for at least 30 seconds, so that they're really coming into and out of therapy sessions as controlled and clean as possible. So they're also sanitizing all the equipment that we use in between treatments. So you'll see a lot more sanitizing going on in our clinics right now, like even more so than we've ever done before, just because, again, we're trying to keep it as safe as we can for our therapists and our patients. So last thing that we're kind of doing is you'll see our therapist, they are wearing masks now. So we've kind of made it mandatory within our facility for our patients and our staff to just wear masks so that we can, again, minimize the risk of exposure for our patients and our therapists. So we are not requiring patients to wear masks, but if you have a mask and you want to wear it to therapy, it's highly recommended right now from the CDC and the White House, so that might not be a bad option. If you are interested in physical therapy, just give us a call. You can call one of the local clinics, talk to the therapist or the staff more about what it is that we're doing to keep you guys safe, and we'll look forward to seeing you in the office. Thank you, and have a great day.